This is for Pisces for April. Transformation, and it's a big major arcana to come out. We know it's the death card, so that usually means the death of something old and moving into something new. But I also see the word he's chosen to use, which is transformation. And some of you are literally getting a transformation of some sort. And I've mentioned before about it could be in this head area. And I see she has like this amulet across her third eye. So some of you could have a transformation through the third eye aspect of your life. You could be opened up. You could experience new psychic awareness or new understandings about your spiritual perspectives or your life, or you may be able to transport your ideas or your being into a new direction going forward. She's very, very much gazing into another realm. She's not in the here and now. So she's clearly, and that's what I said before, it was as if part of you was here in the physical working fine, but the other part of you is doing something else or is somewhere else. So it's not necessarily that you're disengaged, you're very engaged, but you're not all here. So this transformation that could be taking place may be involving a decision you're making or a concept or an idea that you are pondering. Do I do it? Don't I do it? How long is this? Is it good for me? Is it too much to take on board? There's a whole raft of things that can happen, of course, when you get such a major arcana. I do think some of you are having some sort of physical transformation as well. She's looking particularly beautiful. She's looking very young. She's looking fit and well. You could be having a transformation to this place. As I said, some of you may have been unwell or not feeling so good. You might be changing the look of your exterior, like a different haircut, or you could have some face work. Those type of things might be going on as well. So let's see what else is in here for Pisces. Some of you may have some sort of surgery planned for the teeth or the face or the neck. It could be even thyroid related. Let's see, a little bit more information for Pisces. They're obviously wanting you to focus on that message a little bit too, to ponder exactly what this transformation is for you, how deep it is. Oops. I'll fetch that one. It has gone awry. That's nice. Material harvest. The 9 of Pentacles. This card is about obviously receiving and being grateful for the things that we have in life and feeling as though there is financial serendipity or abundance, prosperity, but also groundedness or solidness around you. He has like a little windfall there of money as well as food, and he is very grateful for the blessings that have come into his life. So it's very much about feeling sated. Sometimes this can also represent social gatherings, which seems a little bit odd at the moment, given that a lot of us around the planet are in temporary lockdown or isolation, or being told to have some self-distancing. Now I notice technically he's on his own doing this, gratitude to life and gratitude for the provisions around him. So some of you may feel this wonderful gratitude in April, and you might just be very happy with what you've got, or your safety, or your health, or this transformation that you may be undergoing or looking into. So somehow this change or ideas or things that are happening behind them, they may cost money, or money may be involved, or you are feeling a degree of gratitude and happiness about some of these things that are occurring. And there's another major arcana. That's of course the High Priestess. That's intuition, and that's her fully in her mind again. So in the head, in the mind, understanding transformation that could be taking place, very much at a learned capacity, at a wisdom capacity. This is the knowledge that you are grasping or pulling on. It's celestial, it's of the cosmos. It's also of timelines, it's portals, it's extraneous information that comes through wisdom, but through also seeking to understand or experience knowledge. This can sometimes be connection to the Akashic records, which can of course give you insight into things such as past lives, past life experiences, why you are here in the here and now, and why you are experiencing what you are experiencing. I have a feeling that these two cards came out for another reading. I can't remember who they are, but do remember to check your moon and rising signs as well and listen to the messages therein. And I notice she has her hand on this head down here. Don't know if you can quite see that. So this whole thing about the mind and what you're doing with your mind, or what you're learning, and things with your head in the physical term as well, are definitely playing a role. Let's see a little bit more here for Pisces. We're keeping these cards and not jumping out in a mass quick way. So it almost feels as though some of this is not necessarily calculated, but it's a timing thing. So somehow there might be a timing issue in it. There might be information that you need to work through, or it's coming, or not everything is about to happen all at once. Victory and success, not dissimilar to the card that's sitting under here. This is a card of some degree of victory and success. And this is the 9 and this is the 6. So it's almost like they're inverting on each other and pulling on each other's energy, again through a portal or a timeline or a situation or a synergy. I look at this light here on the 6 and how expansive and white it is, but it seems to almost flip out to that card where it becomes yellow and has a more subtle energy band around it. So there's a lot of interconnection between these two, the gratitude and the victory and success coming. Sometimes this is victory and success around something you have been obtaining, such as a degree, a diploma, like it can have been a long event that's been happening, so knowledge or growth, and this can sometimes be around your job as well, if you're working. So this can be feeling happy with your finances and your career or your investments. So given the current state of things the way they are when I'm doing this reading, which happens to be on the 20th of the 3rd of 20, so that's like a synergistic number, 2320, things are quite out of balance, out of kilter, and we don't feel much of this coming in. So I'm hoping then that by mid-April, this time in April, we have brought back some of this energy globally, and maybe you Pisceans are enjoying this type of energy and happiness. A little bit of discontent and boredom, walking away from something, turning your back on something. It can be offers coming in and you're going, no, not really, not interested, not particularly fond of that. Sometimes it's a little bit about you feeling better than you've been offered, or not being interested in offers that are coming to you. Now these offers can be love or friendship because they're in the realm of the hearts. These are the cup cards. Just remember, sometimes looking a gift horse in the mouth can be the problem when a card like that number 4 comes out. So I do think there's activity, people around you, friends maybe that are wanting to connect, and you're sort of going, not sure, maybe not. This is a beautiful card to receive. This is the Ace of Wands, passion ignited. And we see it at the heart and leading up to a euphoric belt that runs through her third eye again. And so this heart passion that is going up through here, creating all this energy, and it is a euphoric bliss that she has on her face. So the Ace of Wands is in the creative sector of life. It's about our ability to co-create something from the very passions and the inspiration of our joy and unbridled energy that we can put towards something that we're excited about. It can be new love for some of you, and it can be with like a fire sign person. But I get this feeling that it's when it's so connected to that heart chakra energy, it's either the healing of a heart issue or it's the instigation of new heart energy. So the heart and the mind are deeply connected. And when we reach this apex or this entire circle, we've created an energetic field. And that is sometimes how this passion is brought into our life. So for some of you, this could be passion, like as in a passionate relationship or meeting with someone. And with others, it's a spiritual passion that's ignited through some sort of creative endeavor. It can also bode very, very well again for careers or hobbies or something that you are doing in the creative realm, which can also be the arts, like writing, making something, inventing something. So passion ignited and then victory and success as well. Really focus in on those vibrations and pull on them to activate whatever it is that you are wishing to have expanded or initiated in your life. And I also note this beautiful golden orb or glow there, and here it is here more expansive. So it's like for some of you, it starts off at the within, in the soul or within you, and then as victory and success come, it seems to go out more expansively, goes outer into the universe, becomes more public or wider or broader or bigger. Whatever it is you're doing, whatever this creative surge or idea or concept or activation or energy is. Rejoice and celebration. It's a nice happy card. It's one on or one under from this one, but we're still in the cups realms. This is sometimes gatherings, again, being appreciative of friends, of loved ones, of often this is called the sisterhood energy, like having close friends or family members that you share things with, that if you know these people have got your back. Sometimes this can be attending functions, weddings, anniversaries, school reunions, getting together and just having some fun. And oftentimes 3 people is what is represented. Sometimes it can be going on a small holiday with 3 people or 3 friends. Just a couple more from here for Pisces, maybe 1. You've got a lot of cards in there that are really positive and showing a lot of potential creativity and connection, and obviously change with that first card that came out, some sort of change in direction or rebirth. Or 1 more for Pisces. See, the whole way through, they haven't really come out in a flurry or a hurry. Wow, so the 8 of Wands, accelerated motion, is really, this can be, interestingly again, air travel, that not many people are doing air travel at the moment. It can be about your creative sector again. We've got 3 here in the Wands, and all of these are very, very successful. So there's some sort of energy or dynamic or passion that you are wanting to fire up, literally fire, fueling something up. This can be quick and rapid, which is what it says, accelerated motion. She's actually looking up to the cosmos, and we've talked about that before with the High Priestess, who's also connecting with cosmic energies and celestial information. This could also be pertinent here, but it can relate to job opportunities or things that are presented to you suddenly and out of the blue that can be very successful, and they can mean going somewhere or broadening the horizons. It can also mean for some people meeting new partners, sometimes love interest partners. So pretty nice overall reading, especially from these cards that have come forth for you guys. There's a lot of productivity in it, a lot of appreciation, which needs to come from yourself for situations that are around you, and a lot of opportunities for openings and knowledge and awareness. This card that's come to you is through the throat. And remember I said at the very beginning, I kept coming back to your mind and to your head and to your teeth and even to your throat. Now this card might give us a little bit more insight into what some of those messages were about, but the word down here is honesty. And it says truth, transparency, sincerity, and communication. I will read to you from the book because these cards have a beautiful message within, and I will just find with eyes searching outside of herself for an answer, a young woman comes to realize that in truth, she is already holding the key to her freedom in this moment. By claiming the courage to genuinely express what's in her heart, she opens an inner doorway to illuminate her entire experience. Wow. This is all of these words are exactly what's showing up in the cards that we've just been talking about. So this one is really important to focus on and really tune into here for you guys. Complications unravel, confusion dissolves, the path forward is open and clear. Love it. This card is all about truth. To live honestly and truthfully, being honest in your words and actions. While sometimes honesty seems like a difficult path to walk, in the end it's the only way that truly fulfills and sustains us. When you can speak your truth without attachment to how others respond, then you are truly free to be yourself. When we gossip about others or speak dishonestly in any way, there is a part of us that knows it. If we go along with something that isn't aligned with who we really are, we feel it deep inside. By acting outside of our integrity, we betray a part of ourselves, and in doing so, we move away from our soul's path. This card is a call to new levels of honesty and transparency. It is time to honor your values and beliefs and to live in alignment with these. If there are things that need to be said, now may be the time to speak up. If you are living in ways that are not aligned with who you came here to be, now is the time to be honest with yourself. If you feel blocked or stuck in your relationships because of hidden truths or unshared feelings, take this opportunity to come clean. Talk about it or write about it. Find ways to honestly express yourself. Your world will be transformed. Honesty puts you on the path to fulfilling your life's purpose and lights up your steps along the way. The more you live in alignment with your truth, the more clearly the universe can move and work through you. The truth will set you free. Wow, and that is powerful and it's strong and it's definitely a major message to the pre-messages that I got before the reading. It couldn't be more clear. So if some of you have been hiding from a truth or too scared to speak your truth because of others who have prevented it, or you were uncertain of what your truth was and you are seeking it or finding it, they even look sort of similar, these two, then now is the time to really stand up and be you and not be afraid to be. Oh, wow. 13, 31. And again, we've got this, you do this and they turn into each other, literally. Magic. So I just thought as well, I would bring the Keepers of the Light in because these are very light energy cards and I think we all need some light energy. Maybe not necessarily protection, but, oh, look. Now this is beautiful because April is Easter this year and it's Jesus' time. So there's this wonderful energy here coming to you from the celestial, from the portals that open, and of which the Ascended Masters and the White Light and the Christed White Light are very powerful actually around this time in April. And I noticed too, if you look on his chest, he has like the the earth flower or the life flower grid working through his heart, and the connection to this timeline, this lifetime, past, present, and future. And it says forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father healing is possible at this time. So for some of you who have had issues with a father figure, whether it be your own father or a grandparent or a person similar in your life as a father, or whether you're a father yourself and seeking to make changes or ask for some sort of forgiveness, this is a very good time to connect with that heart energy and with the message of this card, and connect with your, even if it's with a departed parent or father figure, there is healing at this time, and there is forgiveness from either yourself to them or from them to yourself, or vice versa, or a connection or a midpoint between. But do take this beautiful Master Jesus energy for what it is. It is full of compassion, love, tolerance, acceptance, understanding, wisdom, knowledge, galactic knowledge. It is a very beautiful card, and it's so nice that he's come out at this particular timeline, and it, you know, so close to the Pisces actual energy as well. So for some of you, the month of April still has some Pisces energy flowing through it.